A tried and true formula for Nike in the past has been take a not so popular model from its archive, give that to a popular name in fashion and let them put their spin on it. And it looks like they've done it yet again, this time combining forces with one of the hottest names in fashion, French label Jacquemus. My name is Josh and I will be reviewing the Nike and Jacquemus collab on the Air Humara. So what is good, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you are a long-term viewer, shout out to you and thank you for supporting the channel. But if this is your first time here, my name is Josh. I do sneaker reviews, all types of other sneaker content. If that is something you're looking for, I'm dropping at least 3 videos a week, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out my bi-weekly sneaker podcast, available on all podcasting platforms, and give me a follow on IG as well. I'm very active there. If you're looking for more how to style type of content, hit me up at JDKick6. So here it is, the Nike Air Humara collab with Jacquemus. So this week I've done a video on the Gucci and Adidas collab, and now Nike and Jacquemus. Welcome to Fashion Week on this channel. And just in case you haven't heard of them, Jacquemus is one of the hottest names in fashion. It was started by Simon Porte Jacquemus, who is still the creative director of the brand. Even if you haven't heard of the brand, you've probably seen these. This is easily the most popular item that the brand has ever produced. They are the Chiquito bags. I've been a fan of the brand for a while, and I was pretty excited when I heard that they would be getting a Nike collab. However, I was very surprised when the model they chose was the Air Humara. This is definitely an outdoors type of shoe. It is very much a hiking shoe. And when I think of Jacquemus as a brand, I think of the furthest thing from hiking. I'm probably thinking of south of France, sitting by the water, got a nice glass of champagne in my hand. I'm not thinking at all about walking on dirt trails, so I was pretty surprised with the selection. But it turns out the Air Humara is Simon Porte Jacquemus's favorite Nike model, so that's why they chose it. And I gotta say, what he was able to achieve with the shoe is remove that hiking aesthetic from the shoe completely and instead put a very luxurious spin on the model. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the box. You get a very minimalistic looking box here. It almost just looks like a plain cardboard box. You got a very tiny swoosh on top and the Jacquemus logo as well. And getting into the shoes, so these sneakers did drop in a couple of colorways. I managed to cop the white pair. It also dropped in a brown colorway. The white pair I felt was the cleaner of the two, and the colorway I could definitely see myself wearing more. The upper of the sneaker is made out of a combination of premium materials. The suede as well as the leather used on the shoe are definitely more on the premium side. Some very good materials used here. On the mudguard, you have the strip of beige leather. On the mid panels, you have what looks like a grayish looking white colored leather, which features this tiny metallic golden swoosh. That's gotta be one of the smallest swooshes I've seen on a Nike sneaker. The original Air Humara, of course, has a much bigger swoosh on the lateral and medial sides. You also got more of that grayish white leather on the tongue of the sneaker, which at the top features the Jacquemus logo embossed into the shoe. As we move towards the back, you get another strip of leather, this time in a darker colored beige. It is a bit darker than the mudguard. Also features Jacquemus embossed into the back. There is some very nice suede also used on the upper, a nice soft and hairy suede. Easily the biggest change that Simon made to the shoe was completely remove all of those different straps you see on the normal Air Humaras. Instead, this time you just get this one strap at the back, which also acts as a lace loop, and it weaves through the shoe, moves along the back of the sneaker. We've also seen that same strap being used on the Travis Scott Air Max 1s. The laces used on the shoe, so you get some nice beige laces. And probably my favorite element of the shoe has to be these lace aglets. You see another nice mini swoosh there surrounded by some brown leather. And good news for all you hiking fans, you can technically still use the shoe to go hiking because they kept that outsole. So you get that gum outsole, a very rugged rubber gum outsole. The only difference this time being you get the Jacquemus branding on the outsole, and it is done in a reverse fashion. When you step on something and leave a footprint, you will see Jacquemus displayed correctly. I think overall it's a pretty good first attempt at a collab from Jacquemus, very much sticking with their luxury aesthetic on this model. If you are going to use these shoes for hiking, I would suggest going for that brown colorway. I get a lot more hiking vibes from that one. For sizing on these, so I did stick with my true size. Even though this was technically a woman's release, it did release in a full men's sizing as well. So I was able to get my size, which is a men's 11, and they fit me perfect, and I do suggest you guys going true to size as well. And just in case you're confused about the conversion, always go a size and a half up in women's. So if you normally wear a men's US 11, you got to get a woman's 12 and a half. Resale on these, on both of these colorways, is not too hot. The retail price of these was 170 euros. Resale right now in most sizes is just a bit over 200, so it's not a crazy hype sneaker right now. And honestly, I think that the prices are pretty fair. I wouldn't have paid much more than what they're going for right now. Overall, the Nike Air Humara collab with Jacquemus, are these a cop or a drop? Even though the Nike Air Humara wouldn't have been my first choice, I think Simone and his team did a great job with this model, especially this colorway is super clean. I love that they removed all of the noise from the sneaker, stripped it down. Instead, they put on some better materials. I also like that there's very little branding on this shoe. The Nike logo couldn't be any smaller. It's a great shoe, really fits Jacquemus's more minimal aesthetic. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's like a must cop for me, and the Air Humara, not really my personal favorite shoe, so I'm probably gonna give these a pass, but let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of the Air Humara Jacquemus collab? Would you have preferred seeing a different model being used? Let me know down in the comments. And that's it. I hope you guys found this video useful. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Follow me on my Insta, check out the podcast. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I will see you guys next time. Peace.